China has built an impressive bridge across the ocean, connecting the former British colony of Hong Kong with Macau and the Chinese city of Zhuhai. Known as the world's longest sea-spanning bridge, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is truly an engineering marvel. A journey that usually takes 4 hours has been reduced to just 30 minutes to facilitate movement, interaction, and opportunity among people in the region. Yet, within 5 years of opening the bridge to the public, it has come to be known as a ghost bridge from infrequent use. Join us today as we explore this game-changing construction that has unfortunately turned into a white elephant megaproject. The Pearl River Delta area is considered to be one of China's fastest-growing regions at present. China's vision for the region was to promote social, economic, and political innovation, reform and expansion, and the transformation of the area into a dynamic place to work, live, and travel. Bringing this vision to reality required significant connectivity between the regions involved. In the past, the lack of direct transport routes around the Pearl River Delta hindered connectivity, but thanks to the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, interactions have improved. The idea for this sea bridge dates back to 1983. Gordon Wu, the managing director of Hopewell Holdings at the time, was the first to propose the concept, inspired by the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel in the U.S. 30 years later, Wu's visions of traveling to Macau in 30 minutes finally came true when the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge opened on October 24, 2018. The construction of this project began in December 2009 and was completed in February 2018. The bridge runs for 55 kilometers, making it the longest sea crossing and the longest open sea fixed link in the world. In perspective, this is 20 times longer than San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge consists of 3 cable-stayed bridges and link roads across the ocean, allowing ships to pass underneath. In order to compensate with the sheer length of the project, 4 artificial islands were built to assist with border control and bridge maintenance. It required 100 huge steel cylinders to be planted into the seabed to serve as entry points for a 6.7 kilometers underwater tunnel. The bridge can withstand earthquakes of up to 8.0 on the Richter scale, winds of up to 340 kilometers per hour, and also the impact of a 300,000-ton vessel. 420,000 tons of steel were used to build this bridge, and this is equivalent to 60 Eiffel Towers. It was also made with 1.06 million cubic meters of concrete, designed to last 120 years. At the peak of construction, there were 14,000 workers and 300 ships at work. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge also ranks 6th in the world's longest bridges list, behind 4 other Chinese bridges and 1 in Taiwan. The entire megaproject is estimated to have cost nearly $20 billion, which was shared in varying percentages between the 4 governments involved, and partially financed by loans from a group of banks led by Bank of China. Before we continue, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. Share your thoughts on this megaproject in the comments below. Despite the amazing engineering and tremendous potential of this sea bridge, several controversies surrounding the practicality of this megaproject have emerged. Ever since construction began, numerous complications prevailed. The bridge stands in the area where one of Asia's largest rivers meets the South China Sea, and a location repeatedly hit by powerful typhoons. For this reason, the technical execution of the construction was undeniably challenging. Despite obtaining a massive amount of money from the government, the constructors still tried to save on the building material. Due to the poor quality of cement, the artificial islands started disintegrating and drifting away just a few weeks after completion. What's even worse is that the reduced safety standards led to 9 deaths and hundreds of injuries of construction workers. Environmentalists were against the bridge as well. The construction has invaded the habitat of the critically endangered Chinese white dolphin, which only survives in this area. The dolphins found near waters of Lantau were worst hit, with numbers dropping by 60% between April 2015 and March 2016. But it is not only dolphins that are in peril. All marine life is usually affected when large amounts of sand are dumped on the seabed. Moving on to the actual ride along the bridge, commuters can enjoy spectacular views of the Hong Kong Airport, Shenzhen Bay, and Lantau Island. Yet, in order to enjoy the scenic ride, travelers have to first complete a 2-week-long document hunting process, which include a closed roads permit in Hong Kong, license plate in Macau, and car insurance in Macau or China. Getting all these documents will take at least 12 business days, so drivers must plan well ahead. Still, the permits wouldn't guarantee entry on the bridge. Only 150 private cars are granted access on the bridge each day, and the applicants should be permanent residents of Hong Kong who are also employed in Macau. The journey also comes with 2 border controls, and if one's destination is China, drivers need to change lanes in the middle of the bridge, as traffic drives on the left in Hong Kong and Macau, while traffic drives on the right in China, further complicating the journey. The bridge also has a low speed limit, and will take time to get from the car park to central Macau. Given these reasons, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is left deserted now for the most part. While the idea of the bridge was envisaged by the mainland officials, most of the weight is on the shoulders of Hong Kong's taxpayers, who would rather see the funds spent on education or housing. They view the bridge as a way of assigning money from taxpayers to Chinese oligarchs, whose construction firms built the whole project. It is highly unlikely that the bridge will ever recover its construction costs. Hardly anyone can drive on it with the prevailing complicated process for obtaining a pass. Why was it ever built then? The answer is simple: it is politics. On one hand, the local government depends on the support of oligarchs, so it is imperative for the officials to maintain good dealings with the city's richest people. Nothing will please an oligarch more than a large construction project from the government's budget. Another more important explanation is the attempt of the Chinese government to fast-track and deepen the integration of Hong Kong and Macau into China, in order to subside the separatist moods in these regions, and limit the spread of rebellious ideas such as press freedom, human rights, or an independent judiciary. A bridge that connects 2 autonomous regions with mainland China is a mechanism for China to further its propaganda and keep the neighbors in check. In conclusion, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is an outcome of bad internal politics and a perfect example of an overambitious billion-dollar megaproject that has little to no use. What are your thoughts on this megaproject? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.